Welcome to our presentation on mastering 21st century skills through critical thinking and problem solving. Today, we will explore how these essential competencies can help you navigate complexity, drive innovation, and make well-informed decisions in a world that is constantly evolving. By learning to analyze information critically and approach problems strategically, you can gain an edge in your professional and personal life, turning challenges into opportunities for growth and success. Before we dive in, take a moment to find a quiet, comfortable space where you can focus fully on this course. Grab a notebook and pen to capture your insights, reflections, and ideas as we go. Active participation will help solidify your understanding and make the learning experience more impactful. We'd love to hear from you. Comment below the video and tell us where you are watching from. Sharing your location helps create a sense of community and connection among learners around the world. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss one of our mini courses designed to expand your skills, boost your confidence, and empower your career. Let's embark on this journey to strengthen your critical thinking and problem-solving abilities. By the end of this course, you'll be better equipped to tackle complex challenges, generate innovative solutions, and make decisions that lead to meaningful results. Your path to mastering 21st century skills starts here. Chapter 1. Why does critical thinking matter today? In an era of information overload and rapid change, the ability to think critically is more important than ever. It enables us to analyze information, make sound decisions, and solve complex problems effectively. Critical thinking has become one of the most sought-after skills in today's workforce. Multiple studies reveal that many new hires enter the job market without the ability to analyze information deeply, evaluate options effectively, or make sound judgments. Employers consistently report that analytical reasoning, problem-solving, and independent thinking are skills in high demand but often in short supply. As workplaces evolve rapidly due to technological advances, globalization, and shifting market dynamics, the ability to navigate complexity is no longer optional. It is essential. Professionals who can assess situations critically, anticipate potential challenges, and make informed decisions add immense value to their teams and organizations. These skills enable individuals to identify opportunities, mitigate risks, and contribute to innovation. Critical thinking is not just about solving problems. It is about approaching challenges strategically. It involves questioning assumptions, evaluating evidence, and considering multiple perspectives before taking action. Employees who excel in critical thinking can adapt to change, learn quickly from setbacks, and approach ambiguity with confidence, making them indispensable in dynamic environments. Organizations increasingly recognize that teams equipped with critical thinkers are more agile, creative, and capable of generating breakthrough solutions. By developing these skills, you position yourself as a professional who can not only manage complexity but also drive meaningful impact. In short, critical thinking is the key to thriving in modern careers and unlocking opportunities for growth, leadership, and success. Critical thinking is the ability to examine a situation from multiple perspectives before making a decision. It requires more than simply reacting or following intuition. It involves actively questioning assumptions, analyzing evidence, and considering the broader context. By looking at all angles, you can uncover hidden factors, anticipate potential consequences, and avoid common cognitive traps that may lead to errors in judgment. This skill encourages curiosity and open-mindedness. Instead of accepting information at face value, critical thinkers evaluate the reliability of sources, explore alternative explanations, and weigh the pros and cons of different approaches. They are willing to challenge their own beliefs and consider viewpoints that may initially seem counterintuitive, which leads to more balanced and informed decisions. Critical thinking also fosters strategic problem-solving. When you understand the nuances of a situation, you can identify underlying issues rather than just addressing surface-level symptoms. This holistic approach not only improves the quality of decisions, but also increases the likelihood of achieving sustainable outcomes. In professional settings, critical thinkers stand out as reliable, thoughtful, and innovative contributors. They can navigate complexity with confidence, adapt to changing circumstances, and provide solutions that drive organizational success. Developing this skill empowers you to approach challenges deliberately, act with clarity, and make decisions that are both effective and responsible. By mastering critical thinking, you equip yourself to handle ambiguity, seize opportunities, and become a more impactful decision maker in every aspect of your career. Critical thinking can be described as reasonable and reflective thinking aimed at deciding what to believe or what actions to take. It goes beyond simply absorbing information or accepting opinions. It is an active, deliberate process that requires you to take control of your own thinking. By doing so, you shift from being a passive recipient of information to an engaged, inquisitive thinker who questions, analyzes, and evaluates before forming conclusions. At the heart of critical thinking are several core elements. First, it requires challenging assumptions. Instead of taking statements or common beliefs at face value, critical thinkers ask why and how, uncovering hidden biases and testing the validity of claims. Second, evaluating evidence carefully is essential. This means considering the quality, source, and relevance of information, while comparing it against alternative perspectives. Finally, forming reasoned judgments is the ultimate goal. Conclusions should be based on logic, evidence, and a clear understanding of context rather than on emotion, habit, or social pressure. By transforming your thinking process into an active inquiry, you cultivate the ability to navigate complexity with clarity and precision. Critical thinking empowers you to approach challenges systematically, make informed decisions, and anticipate potential consequences before acting. It enhances problem solving, promotes better communication, and strengthens your capacity to innovate. In short, defining and practicing critical thinking equips you with a mental toolkit to approach both professional and personal decisions more thoughtfully. It allows you to move confidently through uncertainty, make rational choices, and become a more effective, reliable, and influential decision-maker. Critical thinking and problem-solving are closely connected, yet distinct skills that together form the foundation for effective decision-making. Critical thinking is the mental process of objectively analyzing information, questioning assumptions, and evaluating evidence to form well-reasoned judgments. It is about understanding the situation thoroughly, seeing all angles, and approaching challenges with clarity and logic. Problem solving, on the other hand, is the practical application of critical thinking. Once you have assessed a situation critically, problem solving involves identifying the root causes of challenges, generating creative solutions, evaluating alternatives, and implementing actions that address the issue effectively. In other words, critical thinking provides the blueprint, and problem solving is the execution that transforms analysis into meaningful outcomes. Together, these skills empower you to navigate complexity with confidence. Critical thinking ensures that decisions are thoughtful and rational, avoiding knee-jerk reactions or biased judgments. Problem solving ensures that these decisions lead to real-world solutions that create value, overcome obstacles, and drive progress. In professional settings, mastering both skills allows you to tackle ambiguous situations, adapt to change, and respond proactively to challenges. Teams that embrace critical thinking and problem solving are more innovative, resilient, and capable of achieving sustainable success. By understanding the distinction and interconnection between these two skills, you equip yourself with a powerful toolkit to handle any challenge, make informed decisions, and deliver impactful results. Chapter 2. The Critical Thinking Process Unpacked. We'll explore the steps involved in developing a critical thinking mindset, from identifying assumptions to evaluating evidence and forming conclusions. This process is key to effective problem solving. Critical thinking is most effective when approached as a structured, iterative process. The 5-step critical thinking cycle provides a clear roadmap to transform raw information into actionable insights and informed decisions. The first step, inform and describe, involves gathering relevant data and accurately describing the problem or situation. By understanding the context fully, you lay the foundation for thoughtful analysis. The second step, discover and explore, encourages you to examine all possible perspectives, question assumptions, and identify underlying patterns. This exploration expands your understanding, uncovers hidden factors, and highlights potential opportunities or risks. Next comes negotiate and cooperate, where collaboration with others is key. Engaging different viewpoints, sharing ideas, and integrating collective knowledge strengthens your analysis and fosters innovative solutions. The fourth step, test and revise, emphasizes experimentation and feedback. Proposed solutions should be evaluated, refined, and adjusted based on evidence and practical outcomes. This step ensures that decisions are flexible, adaptable, and informed by real-world results. Finally, integrate and apply involves putting your insights into action, implementing solutions, and embedding lessons learned into future decision-making processes. By cycling through these steps iteratively, you transform information into understanding, understanding into judgment, and judgment into effective action. This process not only improves decision-making, but also strengthens problem-solving capabilities, enhances adaptability, and builds confidence in complex situations. Mastering this cycle equips you to approach challenges systematically, think strategically, and achieve meaningful results in both professional and personal contexts. Root cause analysis is a powerful approach for solving problems by identifying their underlying origins, rather than simply addressing surface symptoms. One of the most effective tools in this process is the 5 whys technique. This method involves asking the question, why, repeatedly, typically 5 times, to drill down from immediate issues to the fundamental causes. Each iteration of why uncovers deeper layers of the problem, revealing patterns, interconnections, and hidden factors that might otherwise go unnoticed. For example, if a project misses a deadline, asking why repeatedly can expose issues in planning, communication, resource allocation, or decision-making processes. By identifying the true root cause, you can implement solutions that prevent recurrence rather than merely treating symptoms. The 5 whys technique is simple yet powerful because it encourages analytical thinking, curiosity, and a systematic approach to problem solving. It also fosters collaboration, as teams often contribute insights at each step, ensuring that multiple perspectives are considered. When used consistently, this method enhances organizational learning, drives continuous improvement, and reduces costly mistakes. In practice, the 5 whys not only solves problems but also builds critical thinking skills. It trains you to approach challenges methodically, question assumptions, and explore the connections between actions and outcomes. By mastering this technique, you gain the ability to address complex issues effectively, create long-lasting solutions, and make decisions with confidence, whether in professional or personal settings. When facing complex problems, understanding the relationships between causes and effects is essential. Fishbone diagrams, also known as Ishikawa diagrams, are a highly effective tool for visualizing these connections. By mapping multiple potential causes to a central problem or effect, this method helps reveal hidden relationships and systemic issues that may not be immediately obvious. A fishbone diagram starts with the problem at the head and branches out into main categories such as processes, people, equipment, materials, environment, or policies. Each branch is then subdivided into more specific contributing factors, allowing teams to see how different elements interact and influence the issue at hand. This visual representation clarifies complex situations, prevents oversights, and highlights areas that require targeted intervention. The process of creating a fishbone diagram also promotes collaboration and critical thinking. Teams collectively brainstorm and examine each potential cause, discuss evidence, and challenge assumptions. This inclusive approach ensures that multiple perspectives are considered, leading to more thorough analysis and better-informed solutions. Using fishbone diagrams not only aids in problem diagnosis, but also guides the development of effective corrective actions. By identifying root causes and understanding their interconnections, organizations and individuals can implement changes that address the underlying issues rather than superficial symptoms. Mastering this tool enhances problem-solving skills, strengthens analytical thinking, and supports proactive decision-making in both professional and personal contexts. Chapter 3. Building your critical thinking muscle. Just like physical exercise, critical thinking requires practice and dedication. We'll explore strategies to strengthen your ability to think critically and solve problems effectively. Effective critical thinkers are not born overnight. They develop consistent habits that sharpen their ability to analyze, evaluate, and act with clarity. One of the most powerful habits is asking thoughtful, powerful questions. By probing deeper and challenging assumptions, critical thinkers uncover insights that others may overlook. Questions like, why is this happening? Or, what evidence supports this claim? Open pathways to understanding and innovation. Another key habit is separating signal from noise. In today's information-rich world, not all data is relevant or reliable. Effective thinkers learn to filter out distractions, focus on meaningful information, and prioritize evidence that truly matters. This skill prevents hasty judgments and ensures decisions are based on substance rather than superficial impressions. Self-awareness is equally important. Recognizing personal biases, emotional influences, and habitual thinking patterns allows individuals to approach problems more objectively. Self-awareness fosters humility and the ability to reconsider perspectives, which is essential for sound judgment. Finally, cultivating curiosity drives continuous learning and exploration. Curious thinkers are open to new ideas, alternative solutions, and diverse perspectives. They actively seek knowledge, embrace complexity, and enjoy the process of discovery. Together, these habits enable critical thinkers to challenge assumptions, verify information rigorously, and make informed strategic decisions. By practicing these habits consistently, you not only enhance your problem-solving skills, but also develop a mindset that thrives on complexity, innovation, and continuous improvement. Developing strong critical thinking and problem-solving skills is greatly supported by practical tools designed to enhance analysis, evaluation, and synthesis. One such tool is Bloom's taxonomy, a framework that helps structure thought processes from basic knowledge recall to higher-order thinking skills like analysis, evaluation, and creation. By moving through these levels, you can approach problems systematically, ensuring a deep and thorough understanding before taking action. The question formulation technique is another powerful tool. It encourages individuals and teams to generate, refine, and prioritize questions, promoting curiosity and exploration. By asking the right questions, you uncover hidden assumptions, identify gaps in knowledge, and spark innovative ideas that might otherwise remain unconsidered. This method fosters active engagement with information rather than passive acceptance. Collaborative brainstorming complements individual tools by leveraging collective intelligence. When diverse perspectives are shared in a structured environment, connections between ideas emerge, and new solutions can be developed. Effective brainstorming emphasizes open-mindedness, creativity, and constructive dialogue, allowing teams to expand possibilities beyond what any single individual might envision. When used consistently, these tools do more than solve immediate problems. They train the mind to think critically, challenge assumptions, and evaluate options with clarity and confidence. They create a structured yet flexible approach to complex issues, enabling both individuals and teams to generate innovative, well-founded solutions. Mastering these tools equips you to navigate challenges, make informed decisions, and approach problems with a strategic, thoughtful mindset. Critical thinking and problem-solving skills are most impactful when applied to real-world challenges. One illustrative example comes from wastewater management, where systematic investigation uncovered impurities in treatment chemicals that standard checks had missed. By employing critical thinking, the team moved beyond surface-level assumptions, questioning initial explanations and exploring all possible sources of contamination. Through careful analysis, data verification, and collaborative discussion, the true cause of lead presence was identified. This discovery led to revised treatment protocols, ensuring safer water for the community. Without critical thinking, these impurities could have gone unnoticed, resulting in ongoing health risks and regulatory issues. This example highlights how a structured, inquisitive approach can uncover hidden problems that might otherwise remain unaddressed. Critical thinkers do not settle for quick answers. They examine evidence, test hypotheses, and dig deeper to understand underlying causes. This methodical approach not only solves immediate problems, but also prevents recurrence by addressing root causes rather than symptoms. Applying critical thinking in practice encourages vigilance, systematic inquiry, and a mindset focused on continuous improvement. It demonstrates the importance of questioning assumptions, collaborating with others, and validating findings with reliable data. In any field, science, business, or daily life, These skills empower individuals to make informed decisions, create safer systems, and generate innovative solutions that have lasting impact. Chapter 4. Problem Solving in Action. We'll explore frameworks and strategies for effective problem solving, from defining the problem to implementing solutions. This chapter highlights the practical application of critical thinking skills. Effective problem solving relies on a structured, systematic approach. The framework begins with clearly defining the problem, ensuring everyone understands the issue and its impact. Precise problem definition prevents wasted effort on symptoms rather than root causes and sets the stage for focused analysis. Next, gather and analyze relevant information. This includes data collection, observation, and research to understand the context, constraints, and underlying factors. Critical thinkers evaluate the quality and reliability of information, distinguishing meaningful insights from irrelevant noise. This stage lays the foundation for informed decisions. With a clear understanding, generate multiple potential solutions. Encourage creativity, explore alternatives, and consider short-term and long-term consequences. Diverse perspectives and brainstorming sessions often reveal innovative options that might not emerge in isolation. The next step is to choose the best solution, weighing feasibility, impact, risks, and alignment with objectives. A thoughtful decision balances logic with intuition, ensuring the selected approach addresses the root cause effectively. Plan and implement the solution carefully, assigning responsibilities, timelines, and metrics for success. Execution requires adaptability, as unforeseen challenges may arise. Review and adjust continuously, iterating through the framework as needed. Problem solving is rarely linear. Multiple cycles refine understanding and outcomes. By following this framework consistently, individuals and teams cultivate disciplined thinking, enhance creativity, and develop the confidence to tackle complex challenges. Mastering these steps empowers you to approach any problem strategically, make informed decisions, and achieve meaningful, sustainable solutions. Even skilled thinkers can fall into traps that limit effective problem solving. Common pitfalls include confirmation bias, where we favor information that supports pre-existing beliefs, jumping to conclusions without sufficient evidence, and relying on untested assumptions. These cognitive shortcuts can lead to flawed decisions, overlooked solutions, and repeated mistakes. To guard against these pitfalls, it is essential to adopt protective strategies. Testing assumptions rigorously ensures that decisions are grounded in evidence rather than conjecture. Decision trees provide a visual and structured method to map out potential options and their consequences, helping to clarify complex choices. Cost-benefit analysis weighs risks against rewards, promoting rationale and objective evaluation of alternatives. Seeking diverse perspectives is equally important. Engaging colleagues, mentors, or subject matter experts can reveal blind spots, challenge groupthink, and introduce alternative approaches. Open dialogue encourages constructive debate and deeper understanding, which enhances both individual and team decision-making. By consistently applying these strategies, critical thinkers can navigate complexity with confidence, avoid common cognitive traps, and make informed, high-quality decisions. Developing awareness of these pitfalls and implementing safeguards transforms problem-solving from a reactive task into a proactive, strategic skill. This disciplined approach strengthens your ability to handle challenges effectively, innovate with purpose, and achieve sustainable, successful outcomes in any context. Problem-solving becomes exponentially more powerful when approached collaboratively. By bringing together diverse perspectives, teams tap into a broader range of experiences, knowledge, and ideas, generating solutions that individuals might not conceive alone. Collective intelligence enables the identification of blind spots, the cross-pollination of concepts, and the creation of innovative approaches that push boundaries. Shared ownership of problems fosters engagement and accountability. When team members feel responsible for both identifying and implementing solutions, they are more motivated to contribute actively, explore alternatives, and support one another throughout the process. This commitment not only accelerates decision-making, but also strengthens team cohesion and trust. Collaboration also enhances creativity. Group discussions, brainstorming sessions, and structured problem-solving workshops create an environment where ideas can flow freely. Constructive debate and respectful disagreement encourage critical evaluation and refinement of concepts, leading to more robust and effective solutions. Moreover, collaborative problem-solving develops essential interpersonal and leadership skills. Participants learn to listen actively, negotiate differences, manage conflict constructively, and synthesize multiple viewpoints into actionable strategies. These skills are invaluable in any organizational context, particularly in fast-paced, complex, and global work environments. By embracing collaboration, teams can transform challenges into opportunities for innovation. This approach not only produces better solutions, but also cultivates a culture of learning, adaptability, and continuous improvement. Mastering collaborative problem-solving equips individuals and organizations to navigate complexity with confidence and creativity, achieving breakthroughs that might otherwise remain out of reach. Mastering critical thinking and problem-solving is a journey rather than a one-time achievement. It begins with reflective thinking. Regularly pause to evaluate your assumptions, consider alternative perspectives, and analyze the reasoning behind your decisions. Reflection transforms everyday experiences into opportunities for growth and deeper understanding. Engage actively in discussions. Sharing ideas and debating concepts with colleagues, mentors, or peers exposes you to diverse viewpoints and challenges your own thinking. These interactions refine your reasoning, reveal blind spots, and strengthen your ability to construct well-supported arguments. Applying your skills to real-world decisions is equally important. Start with small, manageable challenges, applying critical thinking to weigh options, analyze consequences, and implement thoughtful solutions. Gradually, as confidence grows, tackle more complex problems. Real-life application reinforces learning and builds practical competence. Finally, embrace lifelong learning. Critical thinking is not static. It evolves with new experiences, knowledge, and insights. Read widely, explore different disciplines, and remain curious. Over time, consistent practice in reflective thinking, collaborative discussion, and practical application transforms your approach to challenges, enabling you to navigate uncertainty with confidence and creativity. By cultivating these habits, you develop the mindset of a strategic thinker, equipped to solve problems thoughtfully and innovatively. Start small, remain persistent, and witness how intentional practice turns challenges into opportunities for informed, effective action. Your journey toward mastering critical thinking and problem-solving begins today. Congratulations on completing this mini-course on critical thinking and problem-solving. Throughout our sessions, we explored how mastering these 21st century skills empowers you to navigate complexity, analyze information critically, solve problems strategically, and make informed, impactful decisions. You learned how to identify root causes, avoid common pitfalls, leverage collaborative approaches, and apply structured frameworks to real-world challenges. Remember, becoming a strong critical thinker is an ongoing journey. Practice reflective thinking, engage in discussions, apply strategies to everyday decisions, and embrace continuous learning. Each step strengthens your ability to transform obstacles into opportunities and create meaningful, sustainable outcomes. This course is completely free, but if you would like to support our work, there is a donation link in the video description. To receive your certificate of completion, follow the link also provided in the description. We invite you to explore our channel, as we have a growing library of mini-courses in English designed to expand your skills and knowledge globally. Our mission at pveduca.com is to make education accessible worldwide, helping learners like you thrive professionally and personally. If you share your certificate on LinkedIn, don't forget to tag pveduca.com. By doing so, you help us grow our community and inspire others to develop critical thinking and problem-solving skills. Start today by thinking deeply, acting wisely, and solving effectively. Your journey toward mastering these essential skills has only just begun.